Well, I kind of lost track of Star for a moment when she left the Brooklyn DA's office. I turned on the TV one day and looked up at where you get these days, and here's my girlfriend, not only being named Star, but a star. And from then it went on to her own show, and then The View, where she was on The View for 9 years. From our View Star, you know, let's start a new show. We don't need that. No. But anyway, it gives me great pleasure to have the opportunity to welcome to the city of Cleveland, Star Jones. Now, there are some celebrities who stay in the safety of their business and never get out and talk about the issues that affect everyday folks. She's not one of them. She's one of those who comes forward and says, these are the issues my people are suffering, and I want to be heard. So I give you Star Jones.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. So I have to tell you, I have been spinning. I've been here less than 24 hours, and Ohio is just not having it. This year, we are about to make some changes in Ohio. I am so proud to be in a labor union hall. One, I'm a labor girl. You need to know that. I belong to the Screen Actors Guild and the American Federation of Television Artists. So I get my health care because I'm a union girl.
Okay.
So when I stand here, I remember not just my health care, but the fact that my parents, who are now retired, get their continued health care because they're former city workers and they were union men and women. So this is a very special place for me. I am so honored that Representative Donald Payne from New Jersey, where I grew up, is here. And my girlfriend, Stephanie Tubbs Jones, STJ, she don't play, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, I get the opportunity to meet Congressman Sherrod Brown, who is soon to be Senator Sherrod Brown. And I want to flirt with your husband, but I have to tell you, y'all got some handsome men in Ohio. I was with Strickland this morning, I'm with Brown this afternoon, I'm doing rather well. I'm doing all right. And you... And let me tell you something. Ohio, you can make me smile on election day, because I am so sick and tired of waking up on election day with a frown on my face. The next day, it has been annoying. I came to see you all today. You know, first of all, I have to come and know what you're thinking, what you're talking about, what you're watching, what you ain't watching no more. I need to know. I absolutely need to know. And more importantly, I need to talk about the things that really matter. Not the things that make for good debate on television, but the stuff that really matters to people in their everyday lives. You know, I landed yesterday in Cleveland and took a car from Cleveland to Youngstown. And you know me, before I even checked in the Holiday Inn, okay? You know what I did? I went and I did some shopping. I had to do some shopping. I had to drop some money off here in Ohio. That's my job. And I realized as I walked through the community for just that small amount of time, that all of these big ticket issue items don't really matter, and the only thing that really matters to people like you and me and my parents and my 90 and 88-year-old grandparents are four things: the ability to eat, the ability to sleep, the ability to work, and the ability to live.
Okay.
And that's it. Everything else is free. And when I say eat, we need to be able to feed our family.
Okay.
We need jobs to stay in this country.
All right.
And Sherrod has been one of the leaders in that area. Because, see, I do my research before I come stand next to anybody. I want to know what you stand for, and I want to know that you've been standing for it for a while. And Congressman Brown has been standing for a while with labor, saying that the jobs, American jobs, need to be in America. From deep in my heart, from being a girl that grew up in North Carolina. I was born in North Carolina, raised in New Jersey. My grandfather worked for the Alcoa plant. Alcoa is basically closed for all practical purposes because, you know, they don't make anything anymore at that Alcoa plant. It's made outside of our country. So my grandfather, who raised 9 daughters and worked around the clock, you know how y'all work around the clock. You have that early morning shift, that midday shift, and the graveyard shift. My grandfather did that until he retired, raised 9 daughters, educated all of them, college educated 9 daughters, based on the ability to work and feed his family. I said we need to sleep. We need to sleep securely in our own beds and not be afraid of terrorism outside our country or inside of our country. But by the same token, we need to also not be afraid to express our disagreement with the way the present administration handles terrorism outside our country and inside our country. We need to be able to work, and by that I mean we need to have fair living wages. My mom was a single mother for several years before she met my wonderful stepfather, and she had to work 2 jobs in order to feed her 2 little girls. And I'm going to tell you something. You have to pay people real wages so that they can afford real food, not play food. Okay, you cannot send people out with $5, $6 an hour and expect them to pay $3, $4 a gallon for gas. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. They don't add up. And then finally, we need to live. And by that, we need health care that's fair and equitable, so that senior citizens don't have to decide between diabetes medication and food for that week. I know this to be fact because this is the decision that my grandparents would have to make, but for the fact that they have children that help them. We're a very blessed family. And I want that same blessing for every single family. So that's why I'm in Ohio. Is going to go on election day. You're going to send Sherrod to the United States Senate. In 11 days, you're going to change direction. Okay? It's going to be like going down the Parkway North, and you change your mind, and you turn around where they tell you not to U-turn and start going south. That's what we're going to do. We're going to change direction. Because if there's one thing that I'm absolutely positive of, is that the Democratic Party needs to say to George W. Bush and the Republican administration that our government of the people, by the people, and for the people will never be defeated, and we will never give up.